you've been married over 25 years.
Over 25 years.
And I'm just wondering, do you still hold your wife's hand in the car?
I do, Uncle Lenny, but only to prevent her from texting.
How come you got married in the first place?
Because I got sick of finishing my own sentences.
Michael.
Yes, Uncle Lenny.
I have a problem for you. Could you tell me, or do you know any jokes about a goat and a railroad tie?
Are you crazy?
Yeah.
Nobody knows a joke about a goat and a railroad.
That's why I'm asking.
Okay.
Here
we go.
I thought I stumped you.
No, I could tell a joke about that in a second. So these three cowboys are out west in the late 1800s, and they're traveling across the west. Right. And they come across this gigantic 50-foot hole, and they're wondering if there's water in the bottom. So they throw in a pebble, and they hear nothing.
Wow.
Then they would get a bigger rock, and they throw it in, and they hear nothing.
Wow.
Then they get the biggest rock they can find, throw it in, they hear nothing. Wow. Now the three of them go looking, and they find a railroad tie under a tree. And they all three pick it up, and they drag it over, and dump it into the hole. And they hear nothing. But then all of a sudden they look and they see a goat running top speed and jumps right into the hole head first.
Oh my goodness.
And they still hear nothing. But then an Indian comes over and says in his broken English, "Have you guys seen my goat?" And they say, "It's funny you say that. A goat just jumped into that hole at 60 miles an hour." And the Indian says, "Well, that can't be my goat because my goat's tied to a railroad tie." I heard there was a big fight on the deck today with the captain and the guys with the chains. You were there. What happened exactly?
Well, I don't know. The guy did something, but it wasn't a big deal. It was something small, but the captain got very upset, was screaming at him, was moving his hands,
really?
And he really berated the kid.
Did you interrupt and make a suggestion?
Yes,
what did you say to the captain?
I went over there and I says to the captain, I think you need some anchor management classes. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh, come on, I was wondering, do you know any good redneck jokes?
Hey, well, I only know one.
Just one?
I know that if you've been married 3 times and still have the same mother-in-law, then you must be a redneck.
Uncle Eddie, you were telling me that when you went to school, you were in a fraternity. I didn't really know that. What fraternity were you in? Did they do much?
Well, I tell you, it wasn't one of the biggest fraternities. It was called Signify Nothing. Michael,
yes.
I'm just wondering, did your mother think that you were a good kid when you were younger?
Yeah, I don't think so, but she gave me good advice. She said, never talk to strangers. She said, just take the ice cream, get in the van, but don't talk to them.
Okay. What did your mother say to you about you going to college?
Oh, yes, it's true. She said the only way you're going to go through college is to go in the front door and out the back door. And she really said that. And you were telling me something about, it was very upsetting, and if somebody was alive, what would happen?
Well, there's what's going on today with the movies R and X rated as opposed to what it was years ago. You couldn't mention the word pregnancy. I tell you, if my father was alive today, he would turn over in his grave. Michael, we've been on a lot of cruises together, right?
Yes.
But you remember we went to the Canary Island?
I do.
Yeah, there were no canaries there.
Wow.
And you remember the next time, on the next trip, we went to the Virgin Island?
Yes.
There still were no canaries there. I don't know.
Well, how do you feel the food has been at the buffet?
The food has been very good, Michael. But of course, if you eat too much, nature makes it that you have to give it back.
But Uncle Eddie, I notice you don't really use the bathroom much, so where do you relieve yourself when nature calls?
Well, on this ship they have a place called the poop deck. Do you know any good doctor jokes?
Well, I know about 300, but I'll tell you one.
One? Yes. I don't have time for 300. Remember my age.
When Uncle Eddie orders a drink in the buffet, and the guy says, it'll take me a little while, he says, hey, at my age, I don't have any time. You better hurry up and get back here with that drink. All right, so here's the joke. So a woman goes to the doctor, and the doctor says, listen, you only have 1 week to live.
Wow.
1 week to live. What should I do? You should go to a spa and take a mud bath every single day where they put the mud all over your body.
Oh.
So the woman says, is that going to help me live longer? He says, no, but you will get used to dirt. That's it. Pretty good jokes, don't you think?
I thought they were funny, and I'd like the people who are watching this to let us know so we can continue if you like it, or we'll discontinue it if you don't.
All right, and the audience, I think they were wonderful. They laughed at everything we said. There were 5,000 people on the other side of that camera.
Right, we're at the middle of the stage right here. You may not recognize
yeah. We made it look like a room, but it's a big Princess Theater.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so now... today we went to, what was it, like a zoo? Or we went to something
It was a
today.
safari park with a zoo.
And what country are we in now?
We're in...
San Salvador?
No, we're not even in Ecuador. We're not even in
Well, rather than
Colombia.
tell me all the countries we're not in, it would be quicker to just tell me what country we were in.
Oh, I was just wondering if you might know which one.
Well,
It's
Guacamole?
Guatemala.
Oh, Guatemala. Okay, so that's where we were
Guatemala.
today.
That's
And
in
we took
Central
a
America.
1-hour bus trip.
I think it was a little bit more. But
Well,
go
you were
ahead.
sleeping, so how would you possibly?
Well, it seemed longer.
And we then saw a very nice thing, Lions Hike. In fact, I'm going to show a few scenes from today, no talking, but I'll show a few scenes for today. If those who can't sleep at night want to stay up a few more minutes, they can watch the videos of today. We saw monkeys and lions. And
Yeah,
tigers.
Michael took a lot of beautiful videos. You know, he was sitting by the window, so he was able to get these videos. And, you know, he's a good videographer. I'm a still photographer. And I got about 20 good pictures, all of Michael's profile.
Because
Well, I don't know. Somebody was by the window so much at a time that the person sitting on the aisle had no opportunity to get a picture except of a profile. Now I'm going to check and see what animal that profile is of.
and these people happen to be us.
Which people?
The profile E and the profiler happen to be us.
Yeah, but only the profile E is in the picture. The profiler is a frustrated photographer who went on a trip to see animals. And you know, really, the animals were all on the other side.
On the left side.
On the left. We were sitting on the right side. So we were sort of on the outside edge of the circle, and the animals were on the inside.
Well, but then why are you blaming the person by the window since he really had nothing to do with your problem?
Yes, he did, because on occasion there was a stray animal, a monkey, a giraffe,
Well,
a goat.
you don't have to name all the monkeys. That would take too much time.
Okay.
So there were monkeys, there were animals on the left side, and we were on the right side, so we were screwed.
Well, me mostly, because when I looked at the left side, there were people on a window, so I couldn't photograph through them. And when I looked on the right side, I got my neighbor's profile.
Well, I don't know. I understand. So here's a joke for the kids. I'll give a kid joke.
Ah, that's very good.
Why are Saturday and Sunday the strongest days?
Saturday and Sunday is the weekend. Why is it strong?
Well, because the rest are weekdays. It's the Dylan, Liam, you know, the kids, you know.
Well, there's
Harry.
also Harry and Emma.
Yeah, but they're a little young for this kind of joke. But I'll tell you one more.
Ah, I'd like to hear it.
You know why bees hum?
Bees hum. I know.
They don't know the words.
Wow, 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 wow.
it.